I'm Paris Van Buren. I'm here representing the Frederick County Sheriff's Office. Today we went over ground fighting and also a bit of ground fighting and a lot of deadly force encounters within ground fighting. A lot of the positions were what we call the mount position, where you have a suspect on top of you and the officers in the ground position. In that position, you can end up in that position at any point, affecting an arrest or attempting to use force on an individual. Being in that position for myself, it was pretty stressful, thinking about how to get the person off you quickly enough to clear yourself from the individual and also be able to draw your firearm and deliver a round to effectively stop the threat. It was pretty stressful, don't get me wrong. A lot to think about and a lot of things to go through. Also trying to take into consideration of utilizing the tactics and the procedures step by step in which was taught to us. A lot to remember. There was also techniques on from the standing position, fighting, and also chokeholds, which are very important because people utilize that outside of law enforcement, and civilians believe that that's the best way to get a person down or an officer down. So utilizing that in a deadly force encounter, or being able to effectively get out of that and utilize an effective means of delivering shots is very important. And again, being in that position was very awkward initially, but again, it is instilling the intentions to focus and also focus on being able to get out of that threat and also still proceed to your firearm and be able to deliver a shot at that time. K-9 drill, extremely stressful. I like dogs, believe it or not, but it was very unexpected. First off, to come outside and see the police cars, we were kind of sketchy on what the next drill was going to be. I was told to run, so initially I ran to the range, but after doing the scenario again, the dog came out, and immediately I reverted back to childhood when I actually got chased by a dog once coming from school. So the first thing I did was I curled up into a ball and I rolled, thinking that you would play dead like a bear would, and the bear would leave. That didn't work, but I didn't get mauled. I felt like I did, but I didn't. It was very stressful. Initially, right after that, we were able to come down to the range and make our weapons ready and also deliver shots to an actual target. At that time, of course, you had to focus in onto the target and kind of alleviate what just happened. It was very hard to do. I was able to get my shots within the A-frame of the target, but I did get some out, but they weren't 100% misses, but they were misses within the A-frame. So I was happy at that, but the drill was very stressful initially.